Hi, this is Phil Shapiro in Tacoma Park, Maryland. I'm making this video about word riddles that I like to ask elementary and middle school students who come to the public library. They come to my office after school. I help people with computers, and sometimes the students need change for the food machine. The library where I work, they won't give change, but I stop by the bank on the way to work, pick up some dollar bills, and then I can give change, but only if students answer either a math question or coin question. I sometimes ask, or word riddles. So these are some of the word riddles I ask, and I need to thank Laura DiCurcio. She's the one who suggested I make this video. Thank you, Laura. So here's some of the questions I like to ask. I ask students, can you tell me 3 colors with 6 letters? Sometimes I need to give them a hint. So I might say, one of the colors is a mixture of 2 colors. And if that doesn't help, I say it's a mixture of red and blue. And then I said another of these 6 letter colors sounds like a piece of fruit, and you can squeeze it and make some juice. And I won't tell you what the 3rd color is. There's actually more than 3 colors with 6 letters. There's one of the colors is like a precious metal. So I'll let you think about that one. Then I like to ask some of the younger kids, can you tell me 3 colors with 4 letters? And then I might give them a hint, like I would say, this is the color of the sky, or this is a favorite color of girls and boys. It's a very favorite color. And then I could say, this is the color of the sky when it's raining. And then children like to say black, and I go, it's black when there's a tornado. That's when it's black, but it's otherwise not black, it's gray. I like to ask children and adults, I also ask this question to adults, tell me 1 fruit and 1 vegetable with the last letter N. And that requires deeper thinking rather than, it's deeper thinking in the brain when you ask a last letter question. And over here I might give a hint. I'm not going to give you any hints. You should figure this out yourself. There's more than 1 of each of these. More than 1 fruit, more than 1 vegetable with the last letter N. I'm not giving any hints. Ha! You can figure it out. And tell me 3 vegetables that end with the last letter E. So I do give some hints on this. It's a little hard. I start off, I say, this vegetable you can wash it and put it in a salad. And then I say, this vegetable, you can chop it up and chop it up. It's about the size of a soccer ball. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's purple. Most of the time people know the green one. And it's heavy. So you can think about what vegetable that might be. And then there's also a vegetable that's like that first vegetable. It's very leafy, but it's very dark green. It starts with a K, 4 letters. I shouldn't give you too many hints. Tell me the names of 6 United States states that start with the letter M. So here in the United States, that question is easier than if you're growing up in a different country, then you might not know the answer to this question. But students in the United States, the middle schoolers, they might know it. Some of the elementary school students, I might give a hint. But there's a lot of states in the United States that start with an M. Tell me the names of 3 United States states that have a total of 4 letters. So that's an interesting question. Tell me the names of 3 United States states whose first and last letter are the same. That's an interesting question. And this question was invented by one of my students. I like to get some of my smarter students, I ask them to invent their own questions to come and ask me. And the question is a good question if it's not too hard and it's not too easy. So this one's a pretty interesting question. Tell me the names of 3 fruits that start with the letter P. There's actually 5 that I know of, but see if you can get 3. It's an interesting question. Sometimes I ask questions where I don't even know the answer, but I know there are some answers. So I ask students, can you tell me the names of 12 girls' names that start with the letter M? So right off the bat, I don't know what the names are, but there are bound to be 12 girls' names that start with the letter M. It's a very common name, common letter for the beginning of a girl's name. By the same token, I'll ask a similar question. Tell me the names of 12 boys' names that start with the letter J. And sometimes students, they get up to 8 and they get a little stuck. But that's good. Getting stuck is okay. They should just think a little deeper, think a little harder, or maybe work on the question with a friend. Pool your mind. So make up your own word riddles. This can be fun to just make up questions, kind of like these are sort of like crossword. I'm not a crossword puzzle player, but this is like a kind of a simpler crossword kind of game, and you can make it up in car trips, or if you're waiting for a bus or anything. When there's a little free time, make up a question, ask somebody a question. It adds to the cognitive vibrancy of the neighborhood if everybody's asking each other questions. Cognitive vibrancy is a great thing because it promotes mental health, and it's just good. It's just a good thing. I like to tell students that the mind or the brain is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. The more that everybody exercises it in one geographic area, the smarter that everybody gets. That's a good thing. Here's the tools I used to make this video. I used my ThinkPad T400. I bought this secondhand, pretty cheap. I think it was about $75. I like to try and use tools that are very affordable. You might notice that in things that I make. I use Ubuntu Linux. It's free. I love it. I have an external monitor I plug in with a little VGA port so that I can make this in 1920 by 1080. That means that if somebody wants to show this video at some conference or something, it looks pretty nice. With a projector in an auditorium or whatever. So I'm making this, it's a public domain. I like to give it away for free. But I also like to encourage people to use it in whatever way they want, which might be included at a conference or whatever. I use these Logitech ClearChat headset. I think I bought this on eBay for about $20 or $30. I love it. I use LibreOffice Impress. It's great software. Simple Screen Recorder is the screen recording program. And I use also GUVC View. The video that you're seeing right here, this is coming from a small little Linux program, GUVC View, and it's really excellent. I should have put that on the screen. And then the other tool I use is my imagination. If you'd like to support my creative work, patreon.com, Phil Shapiro. You can either make a small monthly donation or a donation for each YouTube video I make. Let me know if you set up your own Patreon page. And you might enjoy my other video. I made a partner video to this video called Coin Questions at the Public Library. And I'm really proud of that other video. And I'm equally proud of this video. I'm just bursting with pride. Ha 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 ha. And now I'm going to end the screencast. I have to bring my mouse pointer over to the laptop screen rather than the 23-inch 19 by 20 screen. Then I can end this laptop. Bye. See you next time. I can end the screencast.